I promise you, these stories will ruffle your feathers and make your jaw drop.
So I just got a call from my brother, and he's like, guess what just happened? And I was like, what? He's like, I walked into my new apartment, and there's shit in the toilet. And I was like, okay. What about it? Did you forget to flush? And he was like, no, I haven't even used the bathroom in this new apartment yet. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that is a little bit weird. What's going on? Like, I don't know. That's not that weird. He's like, there's something weird. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I think you just forgot to flush. You probably just forgot. I don't know. Did you have a buddy, a moving buddy? Did they? I don't know, man.
I really like
this
the story.
Weird. And I was like, well, why don't you just call management and tell them and see?
Right.
You know? And he's like, okay.
There's shit in my toilet.
So he calls him. He calls me back. Just wait. This story is so good. He calls me back and he goes, you're not going to believe this. And I was like, what? I'm expecting him to be like, they don't know. And I'm like, okay, what? He goes, I call them and they say, we think we know who did it. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
Oh,
is it one of them?
Right. You were right. Because someone came to your apartment and shit in your toilet and didn't flush. Who could have done this? What's going on? He goes, they say they think they know who did it. They're going to make some calls. So he hangs up the phone and he waits. A little while later, he gets a knock on his door. He goes, who is this? What's going on? Who is this? So he opens the door and there's a man standing there. Okay? I don't know if this is relevant to the story, but he said he's a very large man. And he's standing there, and he goes, hey.
It was a lot of shit.
I'm sorry. It was me. I shit in your toilet. And my brother's like, who are you? And why? Explain yourself immediately. He goes, listen, okay?
How did he
my
get in his
ex-girlfriend
apartment?
used to live in this apartment. He lives directly above my brother. So my brother lives directly below the ex-boyfriend. He goes, my ex-girlfriend used to live there. We broke up like last week. I didn't know that she just packed up and moved and didn't tell me. And I've been being a little petty. I've been stomping around upstairs and stuff, and I didn't see her car, so I thought she was gone. So I thought, hey, I'll just go into her apartment and poop and not flush. And that's the story.
Wait a minute.
I won't come to your apartment anymore. I turned over the key.
He had the key. Don't they change locks?
Why didn't she tell?
This is crazy.
Her ex-boyfriend had a key to her apartment. And then when you go into her apartment and you notice that it's empty and nothing but boxes.
Right?
Nothing looked amiss to you. You're like, yep, this is a perfect opportunity to go shit in the toilet. That's so weird. That's so petty.
That's not petty.
They're going to be great neighbors.
That's scary.
I can't wait to hear more.
Not only did he have the key to that apartment, he went in there. He did his business in there. He didn't even notice that there were boxes and she wasn't there. And that's not weird. That's not petty. That's scary. And I think I know why that girl moved and didn't say anything, didn't say a word. Who does that? Who does that? If you see this video, tell your brother that he should be careful around that man.
Yesterday, a man shit his pants before getting on my flight, and he got shit all over the seats and on me. This was in first class.
What's up
he
with these
sat down
stories?
first, and then I sat down. And after I sat down, I noticed that I had shit on my cotton white sweater. At first, I didn't know what it was, and then I looked up and I saw poop. I was sitting here in the aisle, and I saw poop on this corner of the seat and on this corner of the seat. Sorry, this is so disgusting, but I didn't smell it at first, so I honestly thought it was like kids playing with chocolate or being messy, and I literally said out loud, I hope this is chocolate. The flight attendant walked toward me to talk to us, and before he could say anything, he leaned his body on this seat to talk to the man next to me and ask him to get up. When the man got up, he had clearly soiled his pants, and then it hit me. I got up, went to the front of the plane, threw my sweater away, and I had to wait for the biohazard team to come onto the plane and clean the seats and sanitize my bags. When I was waiting, another man dressed in very nice work clothes came up to me and said he was upgraded to the poop seat and sat in it before he was notified. After cleaning up, we had to do the walk of shame and go sit down back in the same seats. The flight attendant team was so amazing, so apologetic. One of them said, I honestly want to cry for you. And they assured me that the airline would take care of me because of the incident. And this morning I woke up to a $25 voucher in my email.
Only 25? That's not gonna cut it. Oh my god, I'm sorry, girl. How, like, oh man, I feel for that guy because I don't know, what if he didn't feel good? What if he ate something bad? What if, anything might have happened, but to sit in poo, smell it, get it on your clothes, it's, oh my god, what is up with these stories and the poo here? Is this the theme of this video? Boo. I cannot even imagine being in a situation like that. I would gag, and that's, wow, that's just, I'm lost for words.
My local postman called me a nasty little bitch. I swear
Okay.
to God,
What'd you do?
I have the meanest local post office worker this side of the Mississippi. His name is Robert, and we are not friends as much as I want us to
Obviously.
be. Let me tell you what happened. This is the very first time I ever met him that this happened. I sell things on Etsy, so I mail a lot of packages. And I just had started selling on Etsy last year. So I was a baby Etsy seller. I was new to mailing packages on the regular. This was a new thing for me. So the first time I ever went to this post office to mail something, I didn't seal my package because I know if they need to look into it and see if I'm doing something sketchy. What if they're like, they don't trust what's in
Okay.
here? I get there and
Makes
I see
sense.
that other people have their packages and they're sealed. And I said, oh, I probably should have sealed my package. Now when I walk in,
Shouldn't be a problem,
it's
though.
a very big post office. Go straight into the line. And in the line, there's this little desk or whatever, and it has 2 rolls of tape on it. It has a big roll that's priority tape, and it says in big red letters, priority. And then there's a smaller roll of clear tape. Now, what I did not know is this smaller roll of clear tape should not have been there. That was Robert's personal tape, I guess, and it wasn't for my use, okay? But I saw it there, and I said,
touched
how
it.
sweet, communal tape. So I walk up, and I go,
Oh no,
and I tape my
you
package.
touched his tape.
Robert is helping another guest, probably 30 feet away from me at this post office, and he shouts across the post office, ma'am, you're not allowed to use that tape. And I said, oh, gosh, I'm sorry. Which tape should I use? And he says, if you want to use tape, you need to buy tape. And I said, I have to buy tape just to close my package? And he said, that's what I said, isn't it? And I was like, that was a pretty rude response there. I already taped my package. I was like, my package
So worked
is
up.
closed now. So I'm just gonna, now I know next time I'll tape my package before, or I'll get my own tape or whatever. And like, he can just, it is what it is at this point. I accidentally taped my package closed with your tape I wasn't supposed to use. I'm sorry. I get to the front of the line and I say, sorry about that. Like, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to use that tape. And he said, you didn't pay for that tape. And I said, I know, sorry. And he says, so take it off. Are you serious? He said, take it off.
Take it off?
Do you know how difficult it is to take off tape?
You're
from a
not
package?
serious.
Why? Like, I already used it. You're just gonna throw away this tape? Yeah, he was just gonna throw away the tape. I'm kind of pissed. Now I'm like, what is this guy's deal, right? Like,
That was his
what's your
favorite
deal?
tape.
Okay, sure. So I rip off the tape. He takes the tape, waddles it up,
Robert
and throws
doesn't
it away.
share
Said,
tape.
where can I buy tape? And he says, you didn't see it on the wall when you walked in? No, I didn't see it on the wall. And I turn around, I see that there's tape on the wall. And so I say, do the tapes come with a cutter, or do I need something to cut it? And he says, the tapes are on the wall. Now I'm pissed. Now I hate the way he's talking to me. I'm pissed. I was trying to be nice. Now I'm not going to be nice anymore. I heard you that the tape's on the wall. What I'm asking is there something to cut the tape? I'll just use one of the cutters from the tapes that are on the table over there. And he said, I told you, you can't use that tape. And I said, I heard you that I can't use your goddamn tape. You said it 5 times now. I know. Thank you. What I'm asking is, do the tapes come with a cutter? He said, all the tapes come with cutters. I said, you should have just started with that. Thank you. And then I get out of line, right? And I'm pissed. I'm like, this fucking guy, this is so ridiculous. I go and I get my tape, and I'm angrily, I tape my fucking package. Now there's a line. I get in line. In front of me in line is this woman, and she's probably in her 60s, right? And she goes to the counter with Robert, and I'm like, oh man, Robert's gonna be mean. He's probably mean to everybody. She goes, oh my gosh, I forgot to take my package. Robert goes, don't even worry about it. I'll tape it for you. Shh. Tapes her package for her.
Robert.
I know that this fucking guy did that because he knew I was next in line and he knew I was listening. He did that just to piss me off, and god damn it, it worked. Like, this fucking guy. Oh my goodness gracious.
He's the pettiest
so I'm preparing myself
person.
mentally for the war that's about to pursue when I get up here, because I just know he's going to say some shit to me. I get up to the front. I say, I tape my package. He charges me my $3 for my tape, blah, blah, blah. He's asking me all the questions, right, for my package. He's like, do you have a lithium battery? Do you have anything hazardous in here, blah, 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 blah. When he's asking me all these questions, he's looking at me like this. Do you have this? Do you have this? No, 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 no. I'm pissed. Says, dude, would you like a receipt? And I say, sure. Prints out the receipt, circles, and says, here's a thing for a customer service survey if you would like to do it. Have a great day, you nasty little bitch. When I tell you, that is, like, I could not be prepared for him to say that. Was I being a bitch? Sure. Was he being an unreasonable asshole? Yes. It was deserved. My bitchiness was deserved for you, Robert. Just
He's not Robert, he's Kevin.
And then I walked out. I wish I would have had a better response, but I didn't. I went to a different post office for like a month because I was scared of him. And then I was like, I gotta go back because there are other post offices, but this is like our main one. It's open until 7 p.m. It's open on the weekends late, and the other ones all close at 1 and they're not open on the weekends. So it's just convenient for me. I went after New Year's and I was like, I hope that Robert's New Year's resolution was to be a nicer person. It wasn't. It wasn't. I was really hopeful it wasn't. He finds something to yell at me about every single time I go there. When I went after New Year's, I was so nervous. I was like literally shaking. I go with my package. Package is taped. Everything is ready to go. I'm like, I'm not messing around. I'm not even going to talk to Robert. I'm like, I'm not getting in line. I'm not talking to him. I see two people put their package in this mesh bin that says package drop off. I walk over with my package and I put my package in the package drop off. He says, ma'am, that's not where your package goes.
I knew it.
So where does my package go?
Here.
And he said, go look for the package drop off in the lobby. And I said, okay. My package is tiny. It fell to the bottom of this package drop box. So I am reaching down to find my package so I could take it to the lobby package drop off because he doesn't want me to put it in this package drop off.
Oh my God.
He's so mean for no goddamn reason. But now it kind of tickles me pink, and now I kind of look forward to it because every time I'm like, Robert's going to be mean to me. Let's see what he says. Let's see what he does.
Oh my God. This should be a series. Whoa. Do you look like his ex-girlfriend or something? This is insane. Why is he so mean to you? I'd be so pissed. I'd be complaining to my husband and I'd be going there with my husband. And you know what? I'm sure that he wouldn't say a word to a woman that came with a man. Let's all give him a visit and talk to Robert. He's not nice. He's not a nice person.
The actual most insane thing just happened.
Someone peed in our
The girl
fitting
working
room?
the store just calls me and tells me that two girls just peed on the floor of our store. She called me and was frantic and asked me to come to the store. She thinks that these two girls peed on the floor. Going to the store right now. I'm bringing my gloves. I literally have them with me. Here. We are going
What
to the
is
store.
wrong with
We're going to
people?
find out what happened. Apparently, the two girls went into our fitting rooms and they were like secretly whispering to each other about how one of them had to pee, and they were giggling to each other. A working sees that like some
So,
liquid is coming out of the fitting
aren't there
room,
any
and since she had
bathrooms?
overheard that they said that one of them had to pee. She automatically assumed what had happened. When they left the fitting room, the girl working asked her if she had spilled her water bottle or something, even though she didn't see a water bottle in her hand, and there was no water bottle in her purse. Like, she had a little tiny purse, and she's like, yeah, I just spilled my water. And then they just walked away like giggling.
oh geez, well that's not funny. Why do people need to be so disgusting? Oh, and you had to go in there and clean all of that up. Ew, it's disgusting. Were they teenagers? That's not funny. Who raised you? Who does that? I mean, shame on you. You should be embarrassed for that. Ew. I get it when there's some kind of emergency, but that clearly wasn't an emergency, so shame on you.
The honest truth of why I stopped going to the nail shop to get my eyebrows and nails done, the honest truth. Let me tell y'all
Sure,
what happened to
please.
me. So, I haven't stepped foot into a nail or a brow shop, you know, one of those shops, since 2021. Haven't stepped foot. I went to go get my brows done, right? And I got up off the table
Everything was fine. Brows looked good.
Okay.
As I started to walk to the front to pay, this odor was like blowing in my face.
No.
It wasn't a pleasant odor at that.
Don't tell
The
me it
odor
was.
was giving wide open ass. Let's just say that. It was wide open ass. So for me, I was like, dang, somebody in here stank. So I was looking at the ladies that
Wide
I was
open
laid up
ass.
next to, like maybe it's one of them. Like one of these girls stank.
I automatically
So
assume
I
that that's
made my way
me.
to the
If
counter
something
to pay.
stinks.
I just was like, dang, like this smell is strong. So I asked my boo, I was like, yo, can you smell me? Do I stink? Like,
Right?
I'm
You're
sorry,
like,
I can
what the
smell
hell
this
is wrong?
ass smell. Do I stink? So he started to sniff me up and down. So when he got right in here in my forehead, his face turned up. It screwed up real bad. So I was like, what's wrong? And he was like, your face smells like butt. So my mouth just dropped open. And this is why I have money in my
Oh,
hand.
I'm gonna gag. Oh.
And the lady was just like staring at me, and she had a mask on. She was just staring at me, stupid. And as I looked straight back, the guy that did my eyebrows, he was like scrolling on his phone with one hand and literally scratching his ass crack with the other. Yeah.
That's not even
So
funny
I was
anymore. Oh my
like,
god.
I'm not gonna pay for this. And she was like, why you not gonna pay? Why you not gonna pay? And I was like,
It smell like
girl,
shit.
he's scratching his ass, and I said, my face smells like ass. I'm not paying for this. So when she looked back, he was still scratching his ass.
Oh my god.
Someone heard me say that to the lady at the cash register, and they ran back there and was like, what are you doing? Like, you can't scratch your ass and this and that, whatever. And they made him wash his hands. I mean, I did end up not paying for my eyebrows. They did offer like, oh, come back please, like, you know, get your nails done for like half price or this and that, but I didn't want that. I just don't.
Right?
Girl,
That's crazy.
it was traumatizing.
Right, yeah.
It was traumatizing. So after that, I just stopped going to the nail shop. I mean, I have saved so much money doing my eyebrows myself and my nails myself. Yeah, so that's why I stopped going.
Listen, these stories are crazy. One is crazier than the other. This is insane. Like, what is wrong with people? This is disgusting. Who raised you? How are you scratching your butt in public? And don't you wash your butt? This is insane. And what about the smell is one thing, but bacteria and that stuff, you know, it's ew. It's your face. There's your eyes. Oh no. Blech. Ugh. But I don't know about you, but that's just me, and you know, it tells a lot about my confidence level. But whenever people look at me, I automatically assume that there's something wrong with me, and I'm like, I feel uncomfortable. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Is my zipper unzipped? Is there like toilet paper stuck to my shoe or something like that? And the same goes for smells. Whenever I smell something unpleasant, I'm like, oh my god, I hope it's not me. I hope that I didn't step into something. I hope that I don't stink. Like, it's I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, I don't use nail salon services. I don't do my eyebrows. I don't do my nails. I do all of this at home. And at this point, after hearing these stories, I don't even want to.
Guys, I am absolutely disgusted. So
Okay.
I drank some of my
ready for
coffee
anything.
yesterday, and something tasted weird, but I just kept drinking it. Today, I made my coffee again, and I was like, okay, something like genuinely tastes bad. Okay? So
Okay.
I started to look in all of the products that I use to make my coffee, and I looked in my oat milk, and something looked a little off. Something looked out of the ordinary. So I cut
Out
it
of
open.
the ordinary.
Do you guys want to know what I found? I'm going to show you on the next screen, so if you get grossed out by things, just move along. Like, skip my whole story, because it's going to gross you out.
I'm not sure that I want
And
to see
I am
that.
not sure what to do about it. I'm not sure what I drank, and now I am absolutely, I'm terrified.
Okay.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your god.
Oh no. Oh my god. Ugh. No. Girl, are you okay? What the hell was that? It looked like hair. And mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, I need to take a little break. Thank you, baby. So thoughtful. Just in case, I'm gonna put it. Oh, thanks. Okay. I don't even know what to say. That was not even disgusting. That was really disturbing. You should get that tested, because whatever that was, I think that it was dangerous to drink something with that inside. I don't know.
A mom in the car rider line rolled down her window this morning, looked at me like this, and goes, "Don't you think you're dressed a little inappropriately to be around young boys today?" And I said, "What'd you say?" And she said, "Don't you think you're dressed a little inappropriately to be around young boys today?
What'd you wear?
I think you can do better." Rolls up her window, drives away.
You can do better.
I'm standing there like this. I'll show you what I'm wearing.
Okay.
Black leggings, large t-shirt that covers my backside, tennis shoes. Maybe if I was standing there like this,
Inappropriate?
but it wasn't. Also, I teach PE, so any suggestions on what I should wear to teach PE would be great.
Oh, I don't think that's you, babe. I don't think it's about you. I think it's about her. She was incredibly jealous, and probably her husband made some comments about you and your physique. She was just jealous and angry, so don't pay attention. That was not an inappropriate attire. That was totally appropriate to be around young boys. Yeah, don't worry about it. Well, thanks guys for watching this video. I'm sorry that you had to see me almost gag. Sorry about that. Yeah. Anyways, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.